So good morning everyone. This is an exciting day because this is the first day that my brother and I have agreed to do a video, like a video journal, YouTube channel, maybe one day documentary about our lives. In particular, my brother has given full permission. He'll be all across this and on the videos. There's going to be some days that he doesn't want to be videoed, and that's okay. Probably the same with me as well. As much as you think I might like to jump on here and be videoed, but the whole point of this this series of videos is to show what it's like to not only live with dependency, but also how family learn to manage that and learn to cope. So I'm going to be really raw, and most of you sort of know who I am anyway, which I am pretty much just quite vulnerable. I don't mind showing my vulnerabilities. So you'll see those days that are good days versus bad days. You know, my son Liam is going to do the videoing, and it's going to be over the next 6 months. He'll probably talk about some things in his life that I may not even be privy to, but this is what it's all about. And I think what I want to demonstrate here, the most important thing is around harm reduction and how families practice harm reduction. And you may ask the question, what is harm reduction? And you know what? We're going to talk all those things. So hey everyone, we've arrived at Allan's place. So I have all his stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give him a call because he's actually supposed to come with us today down to Wentworth Leagues Club. So we're all meeting together and just talking about some different things, and also got an opportunity for him to speak about his journey as well. So let me just give him a call.
Hello.
Hey, how you going?
Not too bad.
Sorry I missed that call, but I was on my way down.
That's alright.
Yeah. Oh, we're here now, so you coming?
No, I sent you a message this morning. I'm coming.
Why's that?
I'm expecting groceries to be delivered.
Well, can't they what time is that happening?
Between 11 and 1.
Yeah. Can't they just leave them for you, or?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, did you make the trip down here?
Yeah, I'm here already.
Oh.
So, hey everyone, this is my brother Allan. So, we were going to go out today, weren't we? But we've got groceries
Yeah.
coming. So, but
That's alright, I can host you here. Oh, look at the grin on his face.
Yeah. So how are you feeling today?
Oh, bit shaky.
Yeah, bit shaky? Yeah.
But, yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. So I guess for us the plan is this is our life, isn't it? You and I agreed to do this video and show people the importance of harm reduction and
Both sides of the story.
both sides. Yeah. Want to say anything?
Not particularly.
Not yet. So yeah, I guess for everyone too, this is going to be quite new for Allan and I, and obviously we've got my son's videoing us, and but we want to actually show that, you know, and I guess have an audience to listen that this is real, you know, dependency, substance in particular. You know, Allan will talk a little bit about his journey privately to you all, and I too, but just to show that if we can really support our family members that are going through dependency too, it helps everybody, you know, better outcomes.
And the importance is, from my perspective, I used to be in a really, really bad place where, you know, I'd black out every day. I don't black out. I still have that dependency.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can wake up, I can order groceries. You know,
Yep.
I can eat
Got a
relish enough.
Roof over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roof over my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rent that I pay. There was a point where I couldn't do any of that.
Yeah.
So harm reduction's a thing.
Yeah. and we'll get there. So we're just putting some of this stuff in. I don't know, Alan, you were very creative.
That was just a dead branch that I spray painted.
So this all belongs to, what is it? You play, is it like a
Warhammer 40k.
So this is Alan's granny flat. The story is, I think I was saying earlier this morning that Mum, Dad and Alan used to be together at Hazelbrook, and then there was an incident and an apprehended violence order was taken out, and then with that order Alan had breached it, and I'll get him to explain that side of the story. But what it did for me is I couldn't have Mum and Dad and Alan together, so we had to go through the next step of trying to see what the best alternatives were. And it was that 2 years where you know, yeah, you're doing really well, and I think the importance of when we have someone in our family or a friend that we're supporting is to have that understanding as the other person that, like you said before, we don't get it if we're not in your shoes. But how can we be helpful, and how can we support, and how can we offer that, you know, that guidance? Because I can't change you, I can't change what you're going to do, but how do you think I can help you? You know, and that's what I always try to say to families, is to really ask that question.
I think the first thing is understanding.
Yeah.
I think that's where, you know, the argument between Dad and I sort of came up, is that, you know, in Dad's mind, I had a problem.
Yep.
In my mind, I have an illness. And it's difficult enough for me to understand it, living with it.
Yeah.
Let alone for an outsider to sort of go, oh, okay, I understand.
Yep.
Other things, where I am right now, I'm completely isolated.
Yes. Yeah. And
I can't get anywhere. There's no buses. The nearest smart meeting's in Penrith, which is factor $120 there and back.
yeah. There's a cost there. Anything online? Or that doesn't work for you? Like, what do you think about online stuff?
There is online, but it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
I need that connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
And online, you don't get that connection. I mean, I know some people find to do things online. Just, it doesn't work for me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And you're still here.
I'm still here.
You got up and you got dressed, and I was a bit anticipating, I know my own feelings, anticipating that Allan wasn't going to be good to go today, because I did say it's going to be a lot, it's going to be hard, it's going to be raw, but we've got to do this, we've got to get out there, because the reality is, you know.
I'm a lot better than I used to be. I mean, I don't ever, I mean, I'm a little bit, you know, hungover, but I don't get that bad where I'm sort of sprawled out.
Yeah.
You know, I've still got some booze left over from last night that I didn't drink. That needs to all go in the bin, but.
Did you get paid yesterday?
I get paid tomorrow.
Get paid tomorrow. So you had some money left over to get something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Alright, so we'll get some of this stuff out of the garage, and yeah, we're heading out.
Telling someone just to stop is, and look, I've met a lot of alcoholics, I've met a lot of pot smokers, I've met quite a few cocaine users. It's not that easy.
It's not. Yeah.
You can say stop until you're blue in the face, but at the end of the day, they're going to
Yeah.
do whatever it takes for them to be comfortable in their own bodies.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what it is.
Yeah. And you don't need other people to tell you how shit you already feel.
No.
Yeah. 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 I can see that it's getting to you. So we can actually
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, let's probably pause. See you later.
Yeah.
We'll be right. Got this. Okay, we'll do it together. Okay. And talking about the real issues around alcohol dependency, and that could also relate to other dependencies. From my perspective, it's from a family's point of view, from the carer side of things, and how practicing harm reduction does help me stay connected with my brother and not give up on him. I always think, you know, if someone is ill and has been diagnosed with an illness, and whether that be terminal or not, we don't walk away, we don't give up. And I'm not saying dependency, me personally, I don't believe it to be a disease model. I believe it to be a little bit of a glitch in the road, and how we can come together and, you know, and try and support, I guess, each other through it, and support him ideally.